Hey, what's up, traders? Mike here with the watch list video for, God, what's tomorrow? Thursday, May 2nd. Today, the SPY had decent range. It was FOMC day. As you heard me say in the chat room today, I suck at FOMC days. I usually do something stupid in the morning, and then once the afternoon comes, I'm terrible at that part too. So I should probably take these days off. I ended up the day basically flat, not green, not red, just flat. But I only took a couple trades. The best call in the room, Kevin P. Nice job. CYCC. If you didn't make it today, here was the setup that he called. First of all, CYCC had this big rip. We had a new member point out. I think it maybe was already hitting the high of day. I wish somebody would have pointed it out before it broke the early highs because you had yesterday's high just above. It was already on our watch list. But it did this, came back down, and Kevin P basically called a second mouse through 3, right there. And it went to 4 without revisiting 3 till after it hit 4 anyway. I thought that was a great post. Sadly, I missed it, but great. Kevin P, superstar in the room. Love you, man. And that was my favorite call of the day. For the most part, let's look at the SPY and look at the intraday, right? So it was just doing this until the announcement came out, then it does this, and then Powell starts talking, it does this. Pretty sure it actually did that, not an error tick, and this too, but I'm not positive. And then at the end of the day, right back to where it freaking started. I just hate FOMC days. Now, I know there's traders that do really well in that volatility, but it's not my thing. I like to trade individual stocks, not the overall market. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow where I can just trade again, right? All right, so anyway, the market, kind of closed weak. Let me throw this up. I know we got new faces in the room. If you're a new face in the room, please pause this video and read that. It's a great explanation of what we do every day. A little bit different than a lot of rooms probably, so I appreciate that. And with that in mind, what are we watching for Thursday? Let's get it going. PINS had the big pop, but stayed below this 4160 high, so maybe through today's high, if that happens tomorrow, then we know we've got another catalyst or maybe an opening range breakout that is below today's high, right? Then you got a potential for stacked catalyst. So that's one to look at. POAI, just kind of interesting over this like 1 week high, right? Deserves a spot on the list. SMPL put in an inside day after that big rip yesterday. That one goes on watch. HKD. I hate this stock, you guys know that, but it's kind of starting to get interesting. Had a nice day and actually held up pretty well. So that one makes the watch list. What else do we have? IBRX. Had that bounce today. I had a nice setup in this one, but it happened right before FOMC, so I didn't stay in it, or I would have made probably 50 cents a share. I ended up making like a dime a share, but that's just the way it goes. I don't even look at myself as screwing that up. I didn't want to be in anything once FOMC came out, right? So no big deal. I'll have a million more trades in my life. CTMX had a crazy move today, topped at 585, closing well off its highs, but certainly worth. Anytime a stock does that, you're a day trader, you want to have that on your list the next day. CYCC had a big rip today. I already talked about Kevin P's great callback through 3. It closed way off its highs, but still really nice volume and a really good intraday move. So I'll throw it on a chart. I like it when they close a little stronger though. ATEN, nice volume for that stock and a pretty strong move. We'll see if we get any kind of second day play there. MULN, I hate this because you can't see it. I'll zoom in and then you can see it. Had massive volume, then the gap up, red day, and another red day on declining volume for those 2 days. Maybe one of my top watches tomorrow as a potential bounce play. You guys in chat, you know how I play the bounce plays. There's a few different things I look for, a few different setups I will take. So MULN, one of my top watches for tomorrow as a potential bounce play setup. If you see something in the chat room as far as one of our setups go, please point it out. DXYZ is just slowly melting lower. I can't get past the fact that this was $105 on April 8th and it's just bleeding lower. But as I've been saying in these videos, even the last 5 days, it's fallen from 31.71 down to like under 15. So I still think if we get one of our bounce play setups, we could have a nice trade in that one. A couple of the pot stocks go back on watch. ACB with the quiet inside day after the big rip yesterday. Same with CGC. Looking for third day plays. I'm going to treat them like bounce plays for both of those. RILY. Man, I got attacked on social media the other day when I said this was a little bit extended. By the way, it's fallen 2 days since then, but I got attacked. People are passionate about this one. They said, what are you talking about extended? And they gave me 12 reasons why it's never going to come back down. Well, it came back down for a couple days. I'm shocked. But now it's interesting because you had the gap up and then looked like it was going to roll over, then a big 3-day move, and now a couple days lower on declining volume. Now, I like it as a potential bounce play tomorrow. We'll see if we get a setup. Couple potential gappers, ENVX, there's the daily. It's trading at 782 right now. It actually went to 874. So if it's still gapping in the morning, it goes on the gap playlist. And then the big mother of all gappers, Carvana, closed at 87, the CVNA, by the way, closed at 87.09, went to 122.90 in after hours. As I'm talking to you, it's trading at 117.50-ish. Still a lot of shorts in that name. So I'm probably still be gapping nicely in the morning, and so we'll watch that as a gap play as well. And we'll work together as we always do to add gappers to the list, all right? Nice day today, all things considered, with it being FOMC. I'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.